Alright guys, welcome back to my first YouTube video in honestly, maybe even close to a year. I don't even remember how many months it's been. This Sunday I went to the grand opening of the BAPE San Francisco store. Technically it was the second day of the grand opening. I went on the Sunday, but I still managed to get a couple pieces. So I'm basically just gonna go over what my experience was like and how the store looked, as well as go over some of the pickups that I had. So in terms of timing, the Babe Store opens at 12 p.m. on Sundays, and so we got there maybe like 11:45. There were maybe, I don't know, like between 50 to maybe like 75 people in front of us, and I heard that some people have been sitting there for like 3 hours or however long. Like they've been there for a while, and from where we were, it took us about like 3 hours to actually like get into the store. I remember checking my phone and it was maybe like 2:30 p.m. by the time we actually got in the store, and like I said, we got there at like 11:45. And honestly, the line just moved kind of slower because one, like a lot of people who were going in there to shop, I mean, they of course like they were looking through everything, and a lot of people were buying a lot of stuff. Like I saw a ton of people coming out with huge bags full of stuff. And then like the second thing was that they were having one person attend to each group. So you basically were just assigned like one worker, and they would grab like anything that you wanted to buy. Shout out Xavier though. He was the one that helped me and my friend, and he was super great. He was super friendly, and we were just chatting it up. He was super cool. But yeah, when I was waiting in line, one of the employees came out just to take a look at the line, and he basically just told this one group of people that they were already sold out of the hoodie, the mugs, the baby Milo shirt, which was sad because that was the shirt that I actually wanted. And I think they were also sold out of the trucker as well. I was still lucky enough that I was able to get one of the exclusive San Francisco Ape Head tees, but I'll show you that a little later. So for the store layout from the outside, it looks like there's three stories, but there's actually just two that you can actually shop at. The third story from the outside just has like a screen that's playing a bunch of like the BAPE motifs and logos and stuff, but you can't actually shop anything on the third floor. I'm gonna play some of the video footage that I took. I didn't take that much video. I was kind of focused on just like shopping around, but I did take some video, so you'll get to see what some of it looks like. But basically, the first floor you have like a bunch of the hoodies, a bunch of the tees, and like all of the classic stuff that you expect from Babe, like hats and a bunch of accessories. And of course, you got checkout all on the first floor. And then once you go up on the second floor, that's when they have like a couple more hoodies and tees and all that. But they also have like the kids collection. I think they have like the women's collection, and then there's a whole wall full of like the Babestas and the shoes that they're selling. I'll have the video playing right now too. Honestly, I didn't think they had anything like too crazy or too rare. Of course, they had like the Babe SF exclusive stuff, but they actually also had the Hidden NY collab. I know they had like the tee, the hoodie, the ashtray. I think they also had the shoes too. I also saw that they had the Sanrio or like Hello Kitty collab, but I think they only came in kids. But they did have like a ton of Babestas and stuff, so that was pretty cool. But honestly, there wasn't anything in there that was like too crazy to me. So the first thing that I got was this set of three coasters. Honestly, this was priced pretty good. It's a pack of three for $35. So as you can see, it's not just like a regular print, it's rubberized and there's like a texture to it. And there's also like a magnet on the back so you can stick it onto your fridge or wherever you want to stick it onto. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good value for money. It's just a cool little like decor piece, three for 35. I said why not? But yeah, by the time that I actually got into the store, they only had this tea and then the other ape head tea left in stock. This one they only had like a small and a large, and with the other one they pretty much had a full size run. But I just chose this one because I thought it was a little more classic, a little cooler, a little more simple. But yeah, the tea costed me 165 bucks, so definitely not cheap, but it's pretty good quality. I believe it's 100% cotton. But yeah, like the material, it feels pretty nice. It's pretty thick of a shirt. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. Plus, it's an exclusive, so it was a fun experience to go out there for a little bit. But yeah, at the front, you got the big ape head hit, and then it has the SF camo on it. Pretty clean, pretty simple. And then just on the back, it just says Babe San Francisco. But yeah, that's just my quick little review on what the Babe store's like, how the experience was, and some of my pickups. Um, I honestly had a lot of fun though. Waiting in line for 3 hours honestly doesn't sound that much fun on paper, but I got to chat with my friend. Everyone in line was like cool. Like there wasn't any problems with anybody. Like no one fought or anything. And like we were just excited to buy like some of the exclusive stuff, which we did manage to get. So that was good. But if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm planning on doing more like clothing reviews and stuff. So hopefully I'll be a little more active on here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.